Alright guys, how are you doing? It's CK here, and today I am going to be going through all of the confirmed car list so far for Forza Horizon 3. Now if you're watching this in a couple of days time, or maybe in like a week or so, this is just after E3, so it's not all of the cars yet. Just to put that out there guys, it is what we know so far. So starting from A, and we have the Aerial Nomad. I am in love with this little off-roader. Now if you don't know what this thing is, it is essentially an off-roady version of the Aerial Atom. We know how mad and crazy that thing is on the track, and the fact that it makes Jeremy Clarkson's face look like an alien. Yeah, it's a pretty damn mad little automobile guys, and I cannot wait to drive this little off-roady version on the beaches of Australia. Next up is Aston Martin, and we have the 2011 V12 Vantage Zagato confirmed. I really like this car. I'm glad it's in Horizon 3. I was actually just driving this thing around Bathurst the other night in Forza Motorsport 6, which you're seeing footage of right now. Well, obviously not of the Aston, of a little Ford Focus and an Audi R8. It's great. I actually asked for that car to come into Forza Motorsport 6 a long time ago, and the developers actually listened, because the one version that I didn't really like that was in the game already was the Villa d'Est. It looked like it had a garden rake on the back as a freaking rear diffuser, so yeah, the normal road going version is more my taste. And then we move on towards the Audis. Yeah, we've got the 1986 Sport Quattro S1 now. I had a comment the other night saying that I missed out this in the, I think it was the auction house gameplay. You could see it. It was there. I knew that it was there. So anyway, just saying. But it is officially confirmed. And yeah, I really like this version of this car. Big rally, massive wing as well. Then we've got the 2013 Audi R8 V10 Plus and the 2016 Audi R8 V10 Plus as well, which is a tier 4 reward car and a pre-order car from Amazon. So if you like your Audi R8s, you're definitely gonna love this. But one thing that I wish they could do is bring back the old first gen V8 one, because that to me is one of my favourites in terms of body styling, sound, and just sheer iconicness, if that's a word. It was a legend when it came out, and it still is a legend right now. And yet again, another Audi R8, but this one is the 2014 number 45 Flying Lizard Motorsports R8 Le Mans Ultra. Quite a long name, but we got through it. And the fact that we can actually drive proper race cars on the road now is going to be really, really cool indeed. So moving on to the more slightly gentleman and poshly area of the list, it is the 2013 Bentley Continental GT Speed. I am a big fan of the Continental. I never used to be, but since they've restyled it and everything, I don't really mind it. Not the current generation one, but the generation before, if you know what I mean. The one that, funnily enough, how we're talking about Horizon 3, it's set in Australia, and the car I'm talking about is a road trip from Top Gear Australia. So yeah, it's the one that Hammond drove. It's the one that Hammond drove through Australia in the road trip. That's the one I like, so I think this is it. I'm not too sure if it is, but I'm hoping the V8 is in there as well. That would be really, really cool. Next up is one of my favourite German manufacturers. It is BMW. We've got quite a few cars here, so let's list them off. Starting with the 1996 M3 E36, the 2011 Z4 S-Drive 35i, the 2012 M5 F10 Tier 5 reward car, which is pretty cool, the 2012 M5 F10, which is a Tier 5 reward car, the 2014 M4 Coupe, the 2014 number 55 BMW Team RLL Z4 GTE, which is part of the Motorsports All-Stars car pack, and the 2016 X6M. So we get a good range of Beamers in there as well. I would like to see a little bit more classic Beamers as well, but yet again, that is just the confirmed car list right now. It's not all of them. So moving on to an extreme off-roader, which is the 2012 Bowler Nemesis, aka the EXRS. I really like this car. It is a great, proper, grumbly, muscly SUV for going off-road. And it is brilliant in terms of speed, brilliant in terms of agility, and it's just an overall great car for blasting down the outback. Same with the Locomotors Rally Fighter, they're kind of in the same book. Chevy's up next, and we've got the 1970 Chevelle SS454. the 2014 number 3 Corvette Racing Corvette C7R, which is part of the Motorsports All-Stars car pack, the 2015 Camaro Z28, and the 2015 Corvette 06. So that's two of my favourite muscle cars around at the moment, even though the Corvette's kind of like a sports muscle, as I mentioned before. I love that Camaro, and I really hope that they bring in the 2016 or 2017 Camaro SS. I presume so, they added it into Forza Motorsport 6. We've got Doge next. 2014 number 94 SRT Motorsports Viper GTS R, yet again part of the Motorsports All-Stars car pack, and the 2015 Challenger SRT Hellcat, which is a pre-order car from GameSpot. So I'm presuming they're going to bring in the Charger Hellcat as well. It's only logical, but the ACR Viper would be good as well. I know we've been getting quite a lot of like racing versions of the Viper. I think it's 1 or 2 or something like that. We've got the normal SRT Viper and stuff, but I think it's time to bring in the big dog playground, ACR. Moving on to the Italian Stallions, it is Ferrari. So the first one we've got is the 1987 Ferrari F40, the 2009 458 Italia, which is a tier 6 reward car, the 2014 number 51 AF Corse, I believe is how you pronounce it, 458 Italia GTE, which is also part of the Motorsports All-Star car pack. That is a tongue twister, that, I swear to God. The 2015 488 GTB, which is a pre-order car from GameSpot, the 2015 Ferrari FXXK, the 2015 LaFerrari, and the one that I am most hyped for, the 2016 F12 TDF, which is part of the VIP car pack. We all seen this thing getting hooned around by Chris Harris recently on Top Gear, and yeah, I just can't wait to drive it. Oh man, I know a lot of you like my reviews, and oh yeah, I am just dying to do a review on this thing. It's a wild animal, man. 770 horsepower. I mean, the F12 Bellinator did not need any more power. It was already crazy enough with 730. So yeah, 770, pure Italian madness. Now talk about pushing forward, we've got quite a few of them. The 1969 Mustang Boss 302, the 1973 Capri RS, the 1973 XB GT Falcon 351, the 2005 Ford GT, that is in every game, we were expecting that, the 2013 Ford F-150 Raptor Shelby Edition, the 2013 Focus ST, the 2014 Ford Ranger T6 Rally Raid, and one of my favourites, the 2015 Falcon GTF 351, which is in the VIP car pack. Now I actually shared a picture of this on Facebook and Twitter the other day. It is my type of muscle car, man. It really reminds me of the Vauxhall VX-R8 Bathurst S. Just the stripes and everything and stuff. It is gorgeous. 2016 number 66 Ford Racing GT Le Mans, which is part of the Motorsports All-Stars car pack. I actually just drove that in Forza Motorsport 6, so if you want to see that video, link is in the description. Highly recommend you check it out. The 2016 Mustang GT 350R, which is a pre-order car from the Microsoft Store. The 2016 55 super cheap Falcon FGX, fucking adenoids for days there, which is part of the Motorsports All-Stars car pack. The 2016 Pursuit Ute, I like how that rhymes, the Pursuit Ute. I'm a big fan of Utes, I really like them, like the Holden Maloo. I presume that's going to come in, I hope it does. The 2017 Ford F-150 Raptor, which is apparently a reward for playing Forza Motorsport 6, and it is the cool cover car of the game. And of course the 2017 Ford GT, which is a tier 10 reward car. Then moving on to an Australian company which we just talked about, Holden. We've got the 1974 Sandman Ute. Now I've seen a few pictures of this online, it looks pretty damn funny and crazy to drive. It's one of them like wild cards that you get in Forza, they just bring it in for complete fun. It looks insane. The 1977 Torana A9X and the 2016 number 22 Sharkbite HRT VF Commodore, which yet again is part of the Motorsports All-Stars car pack. Honda are bringing in the 2005 NSX-R, although it would be good to see the new NSX in, and that is a tier 2 reward car. We've got the 2003 Hummer H1 Alpha, which will be fan-dabby-dozy for freaking going off-road and maybe near the shipwreck area, because that's got a lot of ground clearance. It's a big, hefty car, and it can definitely cope with the bumps of Australia. And now moving on to my favourite manufacturer. It's the Jag, yes. So we've got the 2014 F-Type R Coupe and the 2015 F-Type Project 7, which is a pre-order car from Best Buy. Now, I know a lot of you guys, I do admit this, I put something in the actual description of the video when I was talking about the pre-order cars. They are actually in the game from the get-go. It's just tuned up versions that you get from the actual game companies and the game retailers, so apologise about that. As I said, I put it in the description of that video saying that the pre-order cars will be in from the get-go. Next up is Jeep. We've got the 1945 Willys Jeep and the 2012 Wrangler. Now, there has been talks of a Cherokee Hellcat, or like a freaking Hellhawk or something. That is a good name, a Hellhawk. Oh yeah, that would be really cool to see. Not the biggest fan of Jeep in the world, although I would like to see the little Renegade come in. That'd be pretty fun to just shove a bunch of power in that thing. Maybe if we could do a Hellcat engine swap. Imagine that, freaking 707 horsepower Jeep Renegade. I am down for that. Next up is the Crazy Swedes at Koenigsegg. We've got the 2013 Agera, the 2015 1-to-1, which is a reward car for being a VIP in either Forza Horizon 2 or Forza Motorsport 6. And another one of my most hyped cars for this game, the 2016 Regera. Oh yes, which is part of the VIP car pack. Now this thing apparently only has one gear, but it can go up to like 270 miles an hour, even more than that maybe. In one fucking gear, it's crazy. It is absolutely bonkers. Moving on over to Lamborghini, and we have the 2013 Veneno, the 2014 Huracán LP610-4, which is a Tier 9 reward car, the 2015 number 63 Squadra Corsa, or Squadra Corse, Huracán LP620-2 Super Trofeo, which is part of the Motorsports All-Stars car pack, the 2016 Aventador LP570-4 Super Veloce, and Breathe, which is the SV from the VIP car pack. Everything from the VIP car pack I am hyped for. Seriously, it's one of the best VIP car packs I have seen in a Forza series to date. And of course, the cover boy, the 2017 Centenario. Now we've got some British off-roadiness right here. It is Land Rover with the 1997 Defender 90 and the 2014 Range Rover 5-litre supercharged autobiography. Now I would love to see the SVR come in, that would be great. And also the Evoque. The Evoque has not been in a Forza game yet, and I've seen a lot of them drive around my area and they still look freaking amazing to this day. Next up is Lexus with the 2010 LFA, my third favourite car in the freaking universe. It is a god, that thing. Oh, I love the V10 sound from it. And also, in that Porsche video I done the other day, when I was breaking down the frames, you can see the RCF in the background. That is the blue car behind the Porsche. There's also a Ford Pursuit Ute in that frame. Now I mentioned this car earlier in the video, but it's the Locomotors Rally Fighter. Now this is a reward for playing Forza Horizon 2, and I do presume it's going to be in the game from the get-go as well. Really like this thing. I've not driven it in a while. I might make a video on it actually soon if you guys want me to, in Horizon 2, just like fooling around and everything, because I kind of want to get back into the career of Horizon 2 just to get it done before Horizon 3 drops. And moving back to Britain, we have got Lotus with the 2008-11. This car is fantastic for going on track days in Forza Motorsport 6. I don't know how it's going to fare in the rainforests and like the outback. It's going to be pretty interesting. Definitely want to do a test of this thing. But I would like to see maybe the Evora 400 or 410 come in from Lotus, because the Evora S is a wee bit bland in Forza. It's good, right? I do like it. It drifts very elegantly like a swan over waves. Very descriptive there, but it is a nice little car. And also, I think the 311 is out as well, like the brand new version of the 211. Now we've got Mini with the 2013 X-Raid All-4 Countryman. Now obviously they are not going to leave out the classic Mini. How can they? They can't do that, seriously. It's a legend, and we all begged them to come in. I think it was Forza Horizon 1 it actually made its debut in the Forza series. So yeah, it would be completely wrong if they took it out, but I actually quite like the X-Raid Countryman. Then we've got the McLaren P1, which is a tier 8 reward car. I'm pretty sure the 650S is going to be in there as well, along with the 12C, but the one I am waiting for, two actually I'm waiting for, 570S and 675 LT. Oh, I'm praying. I am praying. Mercedes is next with the 2013 G65 AMG. Bring in the 6x6 for the love of God. The 2016 C63 SAMG Coupe, which is a pre-order car from the Xbox dashboard. Mitsubishi have got the 2008 Lancer Evo 8 MR. Yet again, the Evo 10 will be in. It's a very cliche kind of car manufacturer for Forza. We know the ones that will come in. Same with Nissan. We've got the 2002 Skyline GTR V-Spec R34, or just the R34 in general. The 2003 Fairlady Z or 350Z, which is actually a tier 3 reward car. The 2012 Nissan GTR Black Edition or R35. The 2015 number 1 Nismo Moto Autotech GTR, which is part of the Motorsports All Stars car pack. That is a fucking tongue twister, as I said. So Oldsmobile are actually in this game. I thought they would cut this car for some reason, because I haven't seen many people use this thing in Forza 6 or in Horizon 2 recently, but we've got the 1969 Cutlass 442. Pagani are next, and we've got the 2013... every time you must make that joke. But it's the Wyra, and again the BC would be great. Also, there is talks about a convertible Wyra coming, so that is going to be very nice looking. I would like to see some like different versions of the Zonda as well, apart from the Cinque. Maybe the Tricolore and the 750 something, I can't remember, and the old Zonda F convertible. We've got some American muscle here. We have got the 1969 Shelby Cobra Daytona, one of my favourite American cars ever made, and I'm glad that is in. And obviously we're going to have the Cobra, just the normal one. Okay, so we've only got a few more cars to go, guys, and next up is SRT with the 2013 Viper GTS, which is a tier 7 reward car. Subaru are in as well with the 2005 Impreza WRX STI. Ultima have got the 2015 Evolution Coupe 120, which is in the VIP car pack. I googled this the other night, and it looks mean. It looks very mean, all blacked out, gold rims and everything. So it's basically an evolution of the of the Aero thing that we had. I think it's called, no, it's the GTR. It's the GTR. I'm thinking of SAC here, but no, it's not. It is the GTR from Ultima. This is basically an evolution of that. And some other cars that we have is the 2011 Penhall Chola Class 10 Dune Buggy, and lastly the 2015 Baldwin Motorsports Energy Trophy Truck. These things look a blast to actually like blast around off-road. Sorry if I stumble my way through there, guys. I apologise. I'm not exactly the best at properly pronouncing things, but hopefully you guys can understand. So yeah, let me know your most hyped cars from this list. Maybe the top 3, just so we don't get spammed with everything. But yeah, top 3 most hyped cars. So far, mine has to be the F12 TDF, the Aventador SV. I know it's cliche, I was going to say Project 7, but at the same time, I'm looking for new cars. Okay, I don't know. I really don't know. I'll probably just say the Project 7. I'll probably just say that. So, yes. Anyway, guys, I'm going to round it off here today for this information video. Thank you very much for the support yet again. I love yous all. You guys are great. I'll see you in the comments straight after this video. Thank you so much for watching, and peace. If you want to check out some more content from me, guys, then feel free to click any of the boxes above.